Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-March monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Libra. This is mid-March 2016. I forgot to say that. 2016 is very important because people look back through all my videos, and I feel like the year is important. So you can look back. I usually take out my, you can see things from a year ago, basically, all the way to a year ago, and then I unlist those, or I set them to private anyway. So, but yeah, I've been doing this for over a year now, so you can look back and see if there's any differences into my reading style, or in from probably not that much, but for what's been going on for you in the past year. So and definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed, guys. It is free to subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter because I do post what's going on there with my channel. This video is for the last 2 weeks in March. I wasn't even going to be doing these videos. I didn't think I was going to have the time, but I decided to make a little bit of time because I felt like there's not a lot of psychics that do mid-month videos. Not like I do nearly full readings. I'm trying to cut them down, but it's hard, to read short. It's just me, that's how I am. But also, guys, I want to say if you are trying to book a reading with me, it's very simple. It's a 3-step process. You email me to tell me what date, time you want, and you can look at my calendar page on my website, oracledaphne.com, and then, I confirm that time. I send you an invoice, you send payment, and then you call me or Skype me at the time of the reading. It's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Anyways, I'm in a weird mood today. It's a beautiful day outside, and so I am saying too, also in the beginning of my videos, it's important that I address this, that this job, I consider it a job. These videos and my doing private clients, this is my purpose in life. This is what I'm supposed to be doing with my time, and I have a lot of healing energy, and in the future I want to be doing more healing work, but it's really important that you guys know that I care very much about these my channels and my subscribers, my followers. I feel like this is very rewarding to me, and I don't just, these videos are, I make very little on these videos, just so you guys know. So it's not about the money. There was someone who accused me. They said that I wasn't into it anymore, and that's absolutely untrue. I want to say it's absolutely untrue. I won't do a video unless I feel excited about it, unless I want to. I mean, I wouldn't spend all this time, 30+ minutes per video, to record, and take days at a time to record when if I didn't want to. So I always get excited about my videos. There are days where, I may be tired, and I won't record on those days. So, you can, pretty much bet that if I'm doing a reading, that I'm like zeroed in, I have this funny thing, I'll tell you this, Libra. I'm really good at checking people out. If I want to check you out, now I'm going to check you out as if it's going to make you uncomfortable. But I don't do it now. This is the way I check somebody out. Okay, you ready? Okay, so I'm going to pretend. I'm going to check you out with my eyes. I'm not sure if you felt that, but it's sort of just like it's just funny. If I could see you in full person, I would check you out. Full person, okay, I'm gonna pretend you're a full person. I'm not sure if you caught it, but it's sort of just, I'm tuned into it, really. I really am tuned in. I can make somebody really uncomfortable if I really look at them. Anyways, okay, so on to your reading. I'm just going to lay out the spread here. Okay. I feel like there's only one blockage here in this reading, actually. So it's actually good, compared to some of the other signs. I'm feeling like I actually feel like you do have a very stable foundation this month, which is very good, okay? I'm not going to be talking about every card because I just feel like it's going to take me forever to get through the reading, and I don't want to, these readings are supposed to be shorter. So, I just feel like you do have a very good foundation, meaning, you know, you're grounded and stable and secure, okay, in some way, okay? Or you were in the past and now you may be trying to change things up, or there may be some kind of things that you're kind of working on. I do also kind of feel like in a way you may be kind of, not blind, you may be blindsided by some changes that are happening in your life. Like you may have felt very like blindsided, like there was a monkey wrench that was thrown into it. Maybe, you know, your roommate situation's changed, or, you know, you were married before, but now, you know, you're, you know, trying to move on from that relationship, you've moved out, or, it's the kind of thing where I feel like there's a moving element, a strong moving travel element. You got the Seven of Cups here with the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this is moving on and moving. Okay, moving on and moving to me together is, you know, and doing it quickly. Okay, being very focused on that. So some of you may be like unexpectedly moving. You know, relationship wise, I want to say for a lot of you, it is positive, you know, which is unusual. So there's some positive elements going on. There are some positive relationships, which is what I'd like to see. You may be in a relationship with a Virgo. Or you may have been in a relationship with a Virgo. You may be moving with or without them. I'm just going to say that. That's kind of how I see it. Some of you are waiting. Again, there was a waiting element too for one of the signs. I do see her as usually a Scorpio, but she can, because there's pentacles here, be like an earth sign. You know, so you're waiting on something to come about. Maybe you're waiting to move. Maybe you're planning a move, or you're trying to go away. Maybe you're planning a trip someplace. This is traveling. This is a lot of traveling, okay? Coming and going. Being very focused on moving, being very focused on going away. You know, you may be waiting to hear back for a job, or there may be some job questions in your mind that you might have. I do see that here. And the Knight of Pentacles can also be again, there's a Scorpio, Cancer, or Earth sign element, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Libra. So I don't necessarily feel like it's you. You are focused on moving or traveling. That's my feeling in not beginning of March, but beginning of when I'm reading these for. So 17th, 18th of March to the end of the month, and even farther in, because you do have into April, because you have the Six of Swords here as outcome. The thing is, you're blocked from the Six of Swords, which is freedom from worry because of finances. You may be worried about college tuition. Some of you are worried about college tuition. Either you going to college, or your parents worried about college tuition, or not being able to pay for a child. There may be something related to a child here. You may have a son that has a lot of, you know, medical expenses too. For some of you, this is kind of strange, but like some of you, it's like medical expenses that there's something about, you're worried that you're not going to have enough money to pay for your son's health care. Okay. I feel like that's a very strong element here. Either their education, or their medical, or their future health care. You know, he may not be well. You may have a son or daughter that's not well. It could be also a child, you know, that's just struggling along in some way. Now, this may be like an older child too. This may not be a young child. For some of you, it's a younger child under the age, I want to say, of 10 or under. Okay, even 11, but I don't feel like really much older than that. For a lot of you though, it could be someone who's older. Like you may be like in your 60s, you may have like adult child, but for some reason like they may be struggling financially, and you want to help them, but you don't have the money to help them, or there's something there. There's something about you wanting to help this Six of Swords, and to me the Six of Swords is a little boy or little girl who's not sleeping well, or who's not feeling well, or you kind of want to stop worrying about this child. Okay, you want them to be well, you want them to feel better, you want them to be happy. But I feel like because you have the Four of Pentacles, there's some blockage. So you need to I'll say this right now, I have an overflowing bank account. I have abundance, okay? Open your arms, sky, and like you're open to it. You are the channel for money. I have an overflowing bank account. I have, more money than Jesus. I always say that. More money than Jesus. Because, Jesus was able to manifest anything he wanted. So if you're saying that you have more money than him, then you can just manifest it like that. This is, again, very, very strong concerns, financial concerns. You may not actually have, anything to worry about, but you're worrying about it regardless. You're holding on to money. There may be something where it's like you may want to, your son may need some money, okay? Or he may come to you for some money, but you may not give it to him too. There's that also. It may not have to do, like it may not be actually in the positive sense. It may be more in the negative sense where he may have some like creative project that he wants to do, and he comes to you and he says, Dad or Mom, I really need your help. I want to do this creative project, but I need $10,000. And you're like, sorry, son, I can't help you. And the thing is it's in a negative sense because I do feel like you do have the money. You just don't want to lend it to him, or you just don't want to give it to him. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's your money. I just feel like for you, though, it's blocking you. So you actually need to be more giving, if that's possible, or take a more, giving attitude. Some of you have valid concerns. Some of you, it's a valid concern where you literally do not have the money to pay for a $35,000 surgery for your child. And you're just like, how am I going to do this? There are a lot of ways that you can start up, especially if you have kids, start up some kind of charity thing, like there's funding account things that you can do online. Definitely look into those because I feel like there will be people who would donate for you and help you. I don't feel like you're alone. I feel like, especially if you have a child who needs some medical, I feel like you need to not worry so much about that, okay? Trust that it's going to come in. Trust that it's going to be available to you. Trust that there's going to be money there to pay for whatever they need done. And if there's not, there's going to be a way to figure it out, okay? There will be a way to get through it. That's the only thing, and I know I'm going on about this, but this is the only thing that I see blocking you. I do see a lot of supportive people. You may have a very supportive husband. To me, this is a fire sign male, but this can also be a Taurus, or Capricorn too. I usually see it as a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but because of his like deer antlers, I usually see sometimes Taurus or Capricorn too. They might be, very supportive. I feel like they're very supportive and loving of you. You also have this Empress, too, showing up. And the Empress is abundance. The Empress is that place that you need to be at in your mind. Okay? That needs to change. You just need to feel... You need to feel like, abundant. Okay, you need to do two things. One, you need to plant some seeds. And you need to plant in a garden. Or get some plants, or do something with plants, okay? And you also, too, you need to get into your touch with your creative talents. So you can draw, you can do like adult coloring, you can do painting, you can do baking, sewing, knitting, crochet, anything that's like going to be like that you have a creative talent to do, to make, that's what you need to do. This will bring on more abundance and abundance. It will open the flow of abundance. You also, some of you, like you may have some creative talents that will actually bring in extra money. And these are the things that you need to sell. So like, say you make like, you know, like those headbands, like that are very like floral, you know, like this is like something that you could sell and make money at, you know, online. I feel like what you need to do in order to tap into your abundance energy is tap into your creative gifts. And there's money there. People get told all the time, you know, not to, you know, artists are starving. And, you know, there are a lot of starving artists out there, but not if they really tap into their creative gifts and market themselves really well. Okay. So, again, I feel like there's wreaths. Some of you do stuff with wreaths or like craft stuff. To me, it's craft stuff. But I do feel like the King of Wands in this position is very supportive of you. Very, very supportive of you. So this could be, again, a partner, and the Empress can be another person, Libra. This could be you, but it also could be, you know, your sister or your mom or a daughter that's very creative, you know, too. This is also too, like if you're the parent that's like trying to support their child, say they're like a big gymnastic person, or say that your child has some like creative talent like singing or dancing or art, and if you're wanting to support them doing their craft or their talent, you're worried that maybe you don't have the money. And I feel like you will have the money if you're take a more creative approach and if you do some of those funding things that I was talking about. Like little fundraiser type things. For those of you who are single, I do feel like the same thing as far as finances. You need to tap into your creative gifts and energies. And the King of Wands to me is also being determined to get what you want. So you need to kind of get like your mindset, like wrap your mind around getting what you want. What is it that you want and going after it? Okay, whether it's a new job or whether it's you know, more money in the job that you already have. This could be, the King of Wands can also be an older male figure, so it can be like a boss that has some strong fire sign energy. And, you know, talking to him maybe about a raise or a promotion or something, working with him. I feel like he is supporting of, you know, you. So I feel like anything that you can do to work with him on things is going to benefit you. There is also a strong medical feel for you too. So like there's a medical thing going on around a child, that maybe your child, could be a grandchild also for some of you. But it's also around you. To me, it's also like maybe you're worried about bills that you have to pay for you, for your medical. There's some health concerns I feel like for you, Libra, and I'm not sure, I mean, it's just, to me, it's surrounding you. But I feel like, you know, also for you, you need to be social. You need to go out, you need to have fun, you need to stop worrying, you need to distract yourself with doing fun things. There are people that do, again, you do have friends. I feel like you need to get in touch with your friends, you need to be social. You need to be careful about over drinking. Some of you, guys and girls, you have an alcohol problem, okay? I feel like there's an alcohol problem. You know, maybe you drink socially, maybe you don't. Some of you, okay, even if you don't, let's just say have an alcohol problem, you need to stop drinking. I feel like stopping drinking is going to be the best thing for your health. If you have any health concerns, and I do feel like there's going to be some health concerns later on. So I feel like drinking is going to exacerbate the condition, so you need to not drink. Okay, I just feel very strongly that's the case. You also your wife or someone may also have an alcohol problem, and they may be drinking too much as well. So alcohol is a theme here. And that's the message from the universe is to have more fun. You get the green light this month, towards the end of the month to really go out and have a good time. But just watch your alcohol intake. For those of you, I mean, I just feel like for some of you, it's just you need to like not drink at all. That's my feeling. But you can still have fun and not, you can still go to a bar and sit there and not drink. I mean, it's not going to kill you, you sip of water, or, you get a bring some, ask them for apple juice or an orange juice or something. You know what I mean? I mean, this is not the end of the world, snack on something while you're there. Okay, so I'm going on about this. So, the last kind of vibe that I'm getting here is you do have the Magician in the immediate future. And so there's a strong work vibe here. Now, you may be in a relationship to Scorpio, because this is, to me it's a Scorpio, but it can also be you because it's a Libra male. There's things that are going to be developing in the summer for you. Spring, summer, I feel like it's a little bit too early for you. There's a thing about waiting. I feel like when it's a timing thing. So in a couple of months, things are going to be changing. If you are looking for Mr. Right, I feel like it's going to happen when the leaves are out. I'm not sure when that is. Which could be in a couple of weeks to, a couple of months. So I feel like there's a time frame for some of you. I feel like you're going to make several trips somewhere. Several trips, or you're going to make several moves. I don't feel like, I feel like if you're moving, I feel like there may be 3 moves total, or 3 trips total that you're going to end up making. Okay, there's a number 3 here coming in for you. Also, you need to pay attention to the signs. Okay, you're not necessarily watching the signs. Some of you are, some of you may not be. So, if you're looking for a new partner, I feel like you need to follow the signs. And when things start to become very synchronistic, that's how you know that it's really going to be, it's happening, okay? It will be happening for you once it starts to become just like apparent. And I feel like there is a person that you're supposed to meet specifically, and I feel like it's going to be a Capricorn, but it could also be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio, okay, too. There's someone specific. I feel like it will be like a Mr. Right person, but there's a time factor here. So I feel like either you're waiting to meet your Mr. Right, or you're gonna be dating this Capricorn person, or you may actually end up dating 2 or 3 other guys if you're female Libras who are single. Some of you are just going to be very focused on work in March. I mean, to me, that's like the main focus. That and your family, people in your family, you yourself, your family, that's what's going to be the focus. So you do need to trust, because you have the Queen of Cups in the position of your emotions. And this is maybe someone that you are, liking and love with, some of you. The Queen of Cups is, again, there's a strong Scorpio element here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, female, but it can also be male. I feel like it's more female though. But it's also about trusting that you're going through a transition and things may not happen in the way that you expect them to happen or you want them to happen, but trust that everything's going to work out. And you need to do more, you need to, again, sing and dance and like have like one of those dance parties in your living room. You need to live your life, enjoy your life. And not worry, because to me, you're going to have the freedom from worry is going to come when you, I don't know, when I say when you open up your pocketbook, when you're generous, when you're open, when you are open to the new. That's the biggest thing. Some of you, may take offense to me saying open your pocketbook, but sometimes that's the way things flow, okay? You block your blessings when you're holding on very tightly. So I would say open up in any way you can. Open up in attitude, open up in perspective. Don't be so tight with your money, and be more generous and giving, and just be thinking about it even if you don't have the finances. Some of you have valid concerns though. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying You need to, again, be creative, get in touch with your creative gifts, work on finding other ways to make income, and I want to say talk to your boss. Some of you just need to talk to your boss about getting a raise. That's like the bottom line. So anyways, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, Google Plusing. I appreciate it. And I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will be back again for your April general videos around the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, if not before then. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, all the best. Take care.